Oh, not you guys again. What are you here for this time? Oh, you want to do an episode of Franklin Fire with Tower 2 at Station 2? I've got the guy for you, Daniel Burke, the engineer that drives that truck. He's gonna love this. Let's go see if we can find him.
Hi, I'm engineer Daniel Burke, and I'm gonna show you Tower 2 today on this episode of Franklin Fire. Hi, this is Tower 2, and today we're going to go over what equipment and what capabilities are on this truck. In our first compartment here, we have our aerial controls. This is how we get our outriggers out and stabilize the truck. From here, once the truck is stabilized, we'll go up to the platform, and we can operate the aerial in two ways. We can either do it, one, from the controls at the turntable, or two, we can do it from the controls that are in the bucket itself. Moving on, we got our 2000 GPM pump. Next, we have multiple air bottles, spare air bottles. There's 7 of these located on the truck throughout the truck. Next, we've got we have 3 sections of hose. We've got 200 foot, 200 foot, and 200 foot. These are both 1 3/4 inch. Then we have 200 foot of 2.5 inch diameter hose. Next, what we have, we call these engineer's compartments. It's just made up of different tools we may need. We have spanner wrenches, anything we need to connect hose together, or anything we need to connect to a hydrant. Our next compartment, we also have different size adapters for different size hoses. Our next compartment, we have multiple chainsaws and K12 saws. We can really use these to cut into any roof or any materials we need to that can be on any scene. We also have a lockout kit, so if a citizen or a child just gets locked in a vehicle, we can also get into the vehicles with that and get them out safely. Next, we just carry a 5-gallon water cooler just for the hot days or any structure fires we might have. In this back compartment, we have multiple spare sections of hose. We have our LDH for our hydrant hookups, anything from 2.5 inch hoses for anything we might need with those. Up top, we have ladder belts, and these are used when we're climbing the aerial. We'll put these on, and you're able to lock into the ladder so you can't fall off. Going around to the back of the truck, we have 900 foot of LDH hose, and that's used for supply. So if we need to hook up to a fire hydrant at long distances, we can do that. Next, in this back compartment, we have different size New York hooks for pulling ceiling or getting into any ceiling to access fire or anything like that we might need. We also have many water shutoff tools, brooms, any kind of utility stuff we might need. Also in the back, we have multiple sections of ground ladders. These are just thrown anytime we need to get up in a roof, anything you might need access up high, or anything you might need a ladder for. Going around to the other side of the truck, we have Our hydrant assist is what we use to hook up hydrants with. We can also boost pressure to some of our supply line to get better pressure if we needed to. Also, we have a hose roller to get water out of any hose we might roll or put back onto the truck, as long as hydrant wrenches for different size nuts that are on the top of fire hydrants. Continuing on, we have up here a stair chair, which we use to get patients downstairs if they're injured or have a medical reason that they're unable to walk. Also, we have 3 different fans we can use to push smoke out of buildings. In this compartment, we have multiple tools. We need sawzalls, drills, anything like that we need to cut into a car with, or any kind of hand tools we might need. Oil dry we might use for any spills, any liquids on the roadway. We have some portable scene lighting, extra batteries. All right, this is our RIT gear we have. This is going to be used if we need an extra air supply for any firefighter or any citizen that goes down in a fire. We're able to use this to help refill the air supply. Also, we have more spare bottles for our air packs on the side of the truck as well. And here we have placed many hand tools we might need on a fire. Axes, bolt cutters, pry bars, sledgehammer, Halligan, another flathead axe, as well as multiple extinguishers we might need for different kinds of fires. In this compartment, we have some of our swift water gear. We have helmets and PFDs, as well as throw ropes. We have also a rope cache here and hardware, because Station 2, where this truck is located, is our special operations station. So we run hand in hand with our heavy rescue. More spare bottles. Here we have an electric supply if we need it. It's an electric core wheel with a junction box. If we need to run scene lighting away from the truck, we can do so with this. Going back towards the front, this is going to be our medical compartment with all of our ALS gear in it. In this compartment, we have another water can also, another tool we use to pry open doors if need be. Going into the cab, we have seating for 5, 3 back here and 2 in the front. We have 5 air packs, multiple scene lighting, as well as a compartment on the other side where we have some of our medical gear also. Up to the front of the truck, this is obviously one of our seating. This is where our officer sits, and he has access to our computer, which we can get information on a call, any call we had go on, or it also gives us directions to that call if we're not sure where we're going. What we have on the front of the truck, we have a front bumper line. We have 150 foot of 1 3/4 hose, and we use this mainly for car fires, dumpster fires, any kind of fires like that, so we don't have to lift the aerial to reload the other sections of hose. All right, this is a 100-foot aerial platform. On the platform itself, it has dual monitors, one being a smooth bore, one being a fog nozzle. Underneath, it's also got a water curtain in case the bucket was elevated above high heat. You're able to cool the bucket and the fireman in it. The pump for the aerial and the truck itself is rated at 2,000 gallons per minute. This can be used anytime we need to have an elevated master stream to flow large amounts of water onto bigger fires. We can use it for an elevated rescue off rooftops, out of trees. The aerial is rated for a tip load of 1,000 pounds. If it has water in the waterway, it's rated for 500 pounds. Also, there is a lifting eye, or it can be used as an anchor point, and it's rated for 800 pounds underneath the bucket. Also, the bucket can have, it's got 2 Stokes arms for a Stokes basket, and those are rated for 400 pounds. We can also use the bucket for a flying standpipe, so we can run different hose lines off the bucket onto rooftops if we need to for commercial fires. Well, I hope you enjoyed going over Tower 2 with us today. It's my favorite truck. It's a truck I drive all the time, so I'll probably see you out there.